In a way, I'm glad it's over, even though it's gonna hurt me once when you're gone. I can learn to live without you. Give me time and I can make it on my own. Loving you to me came easy. Now losing you would change my life, no doubt. And in a way I'm glad it's over. In another way it turns me inside out. How are y'all today? Hey, I'm doing great. Everything's fantastic, and I'm at the mall. Yay! But I have been at the mall. I've been able to get back in time to get to the mall. It's 5:30, and there's a big crowd of people here. Lots of people going on out here. You know, people everywhere. I have so much going on. I gotta upload the videos that I have from being downtown in the homeless places. I'm going to do that, people. It's gonna be a surprisingly shock to you, but hopefully y'all like it. I'm gonna try to do whatever I can do, you know, to get all of this off the ground, you know. It's gonna take a while, like I said. I got like 4 hours worth of video. My phone's even lagging because I have so much content on it. So I need to get it uploaded so I can delete all of them. I just wanted to say hi because I miss y'all. I love y'all so much. I hope everybody's doing fine out there. Hey, America, YouTube, Facebook people. Hugs and kisses to all of y'all. I hope y'all are doing fine out there. I am doing extraordinary. I don't know why I got that frowning look on my face because I'm inside, but there is light shining on me, so maybe that has to do with it. But anyways, I don't even know where to start. Oh, I got a story for you. Okay, so I don't remember did I tell this story or not, but nevertheless, I think I did. I don't remember because I've told many people this story before, but any case, if I did, just here it is again. Okay, my 21st birthday, I went to Orlando. I think I did tell this story. Anyways, I went to Orlando and I was driving my car, and I believe I told this story already. I was driving to Orlando, and I was with my next door neighbor, Billy, and his friend Klaus. He was in the back seat. And we stopped at the liquor store, and we bought a case of beer and a bottle of Jim Beam and a bottle of Jack Daniels, and we pulled up into this conch shell place, and the police came right over to my car. He looked in my car. I had just opened a beer and I know better than to do that. I was just 21, but I still know better than to do that. And I opened a beer up and I put it down on the floorboard. He flashed his flashlight in the car. Klaus got out of the car and started walking up the street, so he never got questioned, but Billy did. Billy was 2 years younger than me, so he was 19 at the time. And I had like uh, what was it? 4 charges, 1 misdemeanor and 3 felony charges. And they let me go. The guy said all I had to do was pour the alcohol out in the street. And so I did. That was more humiliating than anything else, I think, but I was definitely happy that I didn't get charged with all of them charges. But, I had some experiences when I was young. I don't know what other stories I could tell. Okay. So I'm 13 years old, right? And I was in my parents' bathroom, which, I used to take a shower in our bathroom, but for some reason I was in my mom and dad's bathroom. And I had the washcloth in my hand, and I threw it up in the air for whatever reason, and it landed on top of the light. And the light blew up. And it scared the living you-know-what out of me. And I came running out of the bathroom without putting a towel on or anything. And my sister had a girl over that was an only child. And I came running out, and I was screaming and yelling and didn't realize that I didn't have any clothes on. I was just standing there buck naked. And the girl was like 16, and so I was 13. And I looked down and oh my God. And I covered myself up, and she just had a smile on her face, and it was one of the most embarrassing things that ever happened to me in my life. And my dad looked at me and said, I think you need to go put some clothes on, don't you think so? He wanted to be smart, so I ran back to the bathroom and got my clothes on, came out. But I think I went back into the bedroom and didn't come out the rest of the night because I was so embarrassed by what happened. And it was a good childhood. I enjoyed a lot of things that happened in my childhood, even though that was an embarrassing moment. I had a very good childhood. I grew up in a not so wealthy place, because of my dad's situation. Like I said, my dad, he was a general contractor, but he was a partner with a guy, and the guy took all of his money and everybody else's money and ran off to Colorado and left my dad holding the bag and that. So my dad had to come back up from that. And then after that, he got real sick. He had polycystic kidney disorder. And my mom, because of how loving she was to my dad, she ended up going back to work. And it took a while. Back then, it was hard to get disability for anybody. And my dad, he had to wait so long to get it. And when he did get it, it wasn't a whole lot of money. So we didn't have a whole lot of money. And my mom worked, I don't know, back in the 80s, I think she made like $7 an hour. Maybe not even. And it was difficult. It was a struggle for us. We had people in our church bringing us food every night and that. My parents never got any single dollar from the government. They never got any government help whatsoever. They didn't want to get help from the government, and to this day, my mother still hasn't gotten help from the government. So they stuck to their guns, and they never did that. But I'm not saying that people that do are bad for it. I'm just saying that my parents just never did want to do that, and they never did do it. And it was just a real difficult childhood growing up, but we were all happy, and we were close-knit, and we had a lot of people on the outside that were against us. A lot of our neighbors didn't like us. They did numerous things. from skateboard ramps next to my dad's bedroom window to, you know, the people across the street would shoot 22s at each other and try to hit each other with their four-wheel drive trucks in their front yard, and end over end the car up the street going 85 miles per hour. Just any kind of things going on. Guns all the time, people shooting at each other and everything else. It was just a mess, but all in all, we were happy. One day, the guy across the street, his pit bull came out of the driveway and attacked my mom and grabbed her hand, and I grabbed the metal baseball bat and ran out and hit it on the head till finally the guy from across the street came out. He had these gloves on his hand, and he pried open the dog's hand to let my mom go. Fortunately, my mom was fine. I don't even think she went to the hospital, but it was a bad situation, and you know, I just had to protect my mom for all that I could. You know, I beat that dog over the head with that bat, though, believe me, I did. And you know, anything to protect my mom. My mom is my life. You know, I love my mom with all my heart. Even though I have done wrong to her in the past, I still love my mom, and I always have, and I always will. I love my sisters too. I've also done wrong to both of them, and you know, regretfully, I can only apologize. I know I've done wrong in my past, but they still continue to love me, and that's what love is all about. Even though you do wrong to somebody, you should always continually love them for who they are, and maybe for what they've done to you. And I've always been that way, and I always will be that way. If people have done me wrong, and I still ended up loving them, because that's what it's all about. Even though people do you wrong, you should still love them. It doesn't mean you have to be around them, but you should still love them, and just, you know, be who you are. Don't try to change because, you know, somebody did wrong to you. You can't be hateful towards them, or you shouldn't be anyways. But anyways, I love you all. Love yourself, love God, and by all means, love each other. Until next time, people, love, peace, and soul. Bye.